Hi, I'm Mike Gallo. Kelly Space and Technology had a need for qualified machinists, and frankly, we couldn't find any. So we formed Technical Employment Training, Inc., which is a private, nonprofit 501c3 trade school to meet this demand. We think it's important to return to the times when Americans actually made things.
My grandfather was an aircraft mechanic who was trained before World War II had started. And he had those skills where metallurgy, he knew metallurgy, he could build anything he needed for that aircraft and get it up and running and working again and make it safe. Those are the type of skills, skill sets that are technical, that are hands-on, that will allow people to not only succeed in a particular job such as an aircraft mechanic, but also to work in other fields.
Almost every high school and every junior high school had some kind of job training that involves machine tooling, teaching people how to use their hands, wood shops, machine shops, indeed auto shops. And over the years, as we've had different priorities and dollars have become more and more difficult for education, a lot of good things have gone by the wayside.
We're training people out of high school for the most part to either go to college or flip burgers. We're not providing for that skill set in between.
There's a whole world out there, especially here in Southern California, where we need highly skilled people. And the only way that we're going to bring that back to California is through training, and training in schools like this.
Somewhere, somehow, we fell off that track, recognizing that our schools and good education are fundamental to having stable job markets in areas like ours. You know, it seems to me that if we could recognize going back in that direction, we could do a lot for our economy that would have a huge long-term effect.
In high school, I actually took 3 years of auto shop, and those are skills you always have with you that you can always depend on. And we don't have enough of that anymore. Our high schools don't provide that.
Our young people seem lost as to how to be able to reach out and connect the dots and say, well, I'm not doing too good in school. I'm not really interested in going to college. I don't think I'm college material. I can't afford to go at this time. For whatever reason, there are always alternatives. And in this case, TET Inc. provides a wonderful alternative and at the same time makes it an opportunity for anyone else wishing to come on board and take advantage of a bright future. We have a responsibility to look within our own borders and find out how do we retrain our workforce to become tradesmen.
A lot of auto designers, people that manufacture and design the smart cell phones now, they're all here in Southern California. They all design it here, and it's all made from CNC machines. So manufacturing is the foundation. It's really the backbone of industry in Southern California. Anything you can think of has its humble beginnings with the machine tool industry.
You have electronics, you have plastics, you have machine parts. Every one of these is a different aspect of a technical trade. And so technical trades cover a wide variety, and they are excellent paying jobs. These are jobs for the future. And in order for us to bring this back to California, we need to focus on trained individuals, and the way to get that training is through a technical school.
Technical Employment Training, Inc. is a cooperation and collaboration between a number of partners, from Kelly Space and Technology to the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools office, to regional occupational programs, to local business leaders and other people who share our common vision.
The fact that Kelly Space is working with friends attempting to raise the kind of money that will allow us to start up a classic machine shop all over again. Located at the San Bernardino International Airport, this facility would put supervisors, machinists, and students in the same room, essentially, a classroom, have exchanges relative to how you apply the computer to, for example, running a lathe.
TET has obtained millions of dollars of equipment from our educational partners that's currently being stored in Kelly Space and Technology's facilities. We're in the process of relocating this equipment to its new home at the San Bernardino International Airport. TET has assembled an exceptionally qualified team of educators, business leaders, and tradesmen to conduct its training programs in an operational machine shop environment. TET will soon be taking students with no technical skill to national certification in less than 7 months.
Industry is begging for the kinds of skills that TET is going to provide. Technical skills in high technology manufacturing, CAD design, inspection, and production processes.
Young people looking for an alternative education choice, such as students in continuation schools, dropouts, and unemployed youth, can find their career path through TET's program.
I see this field taking place and going further than I expected, making an actual career out of it rather than what most jobs could lead to, and I see all the opportunities every time I go anywhere.
I have never been without a job in the machine tool industry since I was 23 years old. I'm 54 now. It's a steady career. It's a good career. It's a career that will gain them things that they're looking for in life. We've always been about bettering ourselves in the USA. The USA has been proud of doing that, and we've been world leaders. That's what this industry will do for you if you really put your resources into it.
What kind of a role will the workforce play? Will they be strong? Will they be knowledgeable? Will they be trained? And will they be ready? Or will we continue to lag behind, as in many economic arenas?
We need private investment from corporations, from the business community, to fund these type of training opportunities, to provide our young people and people already in the market who need new skill sets with the opportunity to succeed, and succeed in a technical trade that will then build our economy and actually attract more of those jobs and more of that industry to this community. Without that investment, we won't get off the ground.
We're just lost because we're not going to get the money from the government. It has to come from relationships based on manufacturing, based on people that offer services. There's car dealers out there and they offer mechanics jobs.
These kinds of training scenarios are exactly what we need to do to stabilize the job market that we have in this valley. So I strongly suggest that anybody who understands not only the history of this, but the current economic problems we face, take a look at what's being done here. This facility could make a real difference for all of us. So I'd encourage my friends to be involved.
We're so close to our goal, but we still need your help. Make a difference. Become involved. Here's how.